the database setup. This is where you store the data of your students, the grading scale, and the subjects you are teaching. In this lesson, you will learn how to select and size multiple rows, write automatic row numbering formula, insert and resize pictures. You will format date appropriately, and you will learn how to arrange grading scale. So the database stores the data of the students. As you can see here, we have named, admission number, class, club, gender, up to pictures. On this table, we have imputed some names and the corresponding records. So one thing we want to learn here is I intentionally increase the sizes of these cells and the columns. If you want to do that to the whole table, you just click this left upper arrow. As you can see here, when you click that, it highlights everything. Then you can adjust any of your row to any length, and every of the row will follow suit. So that's the best way to work on multiple rows at once if you want to have even distribution. And I intentionally had a bigger rows because I want my pictures to fit in there. The reasons you will know later. Now, we impute the student data accordingly, but there's one thing I want to show you. The numbers on this side, I have put a formula here such that I won't need to write 1, 2, and 3 and the rest when I impute any name. For instance, if I have students, let's say 5, and I click enter, the number will come up automatically. It is because I've put a formula in this set of rows down the column, and this is it. If you look at the formula bar here, you can see that if is equal to, before you start any formula in Microsoft Excel, you start with if. So if bracket open CA equals double quote. Now this double quote in Excel means nothing. So if CA, where is C? I mean C4. This is C4. That is, if this portion that I just clicked, C4, and see C4. Let me go back. If C4 is empty, that's double quotation, comma, put empty. That's what that means. Now, another comma now. Otherwise, put row B4 minus row B3. Now, what I'm saying is, if this portion is empty, make this side empty. Otherwise, if there's something there, so I've instructed Excel to do this for me. Subtract row 4, this is row 4, you can see, from row 3. Now, what is 4 minus 3? That's 1. Automatically, this is 1. So if it gets here, this is what it will do. Row B5 minus row B3, that is 5 minus 3. This gives me 2. And this is 6 minus 3. I mean, it continues like that. 7 minus 3 is 4. 8 minus 3 is 5. So with this formula down these columns, and I won't need to be imputing my numbers again. That's another way of making your data input fast and easy. Alright, another thing I want to show you on this table is the picture. Now in Excel you can insert picture. Let's put a picture here by going to Insert tab. From Insert tab you go to Pictures. When you click Pictures, it opens up your folder where you choose the picture of your choice. So the picture I want is in this folder. Select your picture, click insert. When you click insert, the picture is inserted on the page in the cell. So easy to pick from the cell. Come to the bottom right and drag to fit into the cell. It's important that it must fit into the cell. The reason is simple, because we are going to call these pictures on our gradebook when we start the main imputation results. Alright, another thing is the grading scale. Different schools with different grading scale. So whatever your grading scale is, the main thing to do is you arrange the percentage on the left and the corresponding letter on the right, from the smallest to the biggest number. Sure, the largest number is 100%. So from 0 to 49 on this sample template E. So if anybody has 0%, it is E, up to 49% E, 50 to 59 DD. So between that two numbers is D, 60 to 69 CC, 70 to 79 B, 80 to 89 B plus, 90 to 100 A. So anybody between this percentage, we have grade A. So whatever yours is, the format is start from the least of the boundary to the highest and pull the corresponding letters. And on this part, I've just typed in the subjects. For this template, the subjects will be working with 10 subjects. So I put the 10 subjects here, and that's all about this database. We'll see in the next lesson where we'll be dealing with the main work of the day, that is the gradebook. One more thing before we go is the date of birth section. That is dates. We need to format these dates to make it very readable. Now if you see, if I click this cell, what I have here is 7/2/2012. Now what comes first is the month, and followed by the day and the year. Month, day and year. That's why it is 2 July 2012. Now to format it this way, you just select all the cells down, then on the home tab you see this portion. I've already formatted this to be date. You know, when you click here, you have different formats you can give your data. You have general number, currency, date, and all of that. Now it is date, and even date, you have different types of dates. So I've chosen date of this format. The month will be written in abbreviation, followed by the year. So you can choose any format of your choice here. So I've decided to choose this, and okay, that's the way to go formatting your date. Thank you.